So now we're going to do a catch block. Yes. And I want to tell you right now, I'm not a big fan of having to block. That means you're having to react to what they are doing. You have to do the work mentally very fast. When, in fact, check your state laws, if somebody assaults you that says, I'm going to kick the crap out of you, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to beat you to death, you have a right to hit them first. That is an assault. That is an attack. Yes, check it out. You'll find out that I'm correct. You don't want to have to wait for them to take the big swing and hit you. And then you have to react to them coming in. Because action versus reaction is faster. Act first. Let them react to you. Unless you've got some deadly skills already while you're watching this. I'm saying you have to react. You don't want them. You don't want to have to react to them. You want them to react to you. So, with that in mind, Mr. Garza's standing right there. Thank you. Now, this is too close. You got fighting gaps and all the stuff we're going to talk about. Even now, back up just a little bit. I'm sure we're still in the camera. Right now, he still has the ability to step in and punch. This is close. All I have to do is take one step forward and touch him. And that was in slow motion. Now, if somebody's got their hand up and they're with a threatening position, that's why I want your hands like this, open. This is calming. This does say, we're going to get it on. Let's fight. Hands open. Let's talk. Some people say you can be like this. This is fine. This is even more calming, but because your hands are up. You're ready to defend yourself. Easy enough to do. Got to remember to do that, because I know a lot of people don't keep their hands up. It's like they start doing stuff and their hands go down. Is this a natural position? Most likely not, but it's not hard to keep in your brain. So you're here like this, somebody makes the threat, and then they come in and do their attack. Go ahead. All right. This is a catch block. I'm blocking up here and striking his elbow or his shoulder with a palm strike. I'm going to clip this out. Thanks for the straight punch. Nobody throws a straight punch. If you do, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to break your arm because I can see it going. It's a wild haymaker, and I have to clip that out. Thank you. So, most people are going to come in like this. You watch all the videos on YouTube and stuff. That's how morons do it. Somebody knows how to punch generally won't throw a straight in punch, which is got to do something totally different with that. Okay, try this again. I just dropped my weight a little bit. I threw my other arm up for a dead arm block and palm strike the shoulder. That stops his motion. From here, you have elbows to the throat. You have side of the neck spearing. You can pull back and palm strike. You can eye gouge. You want to stop this thing from hitting you right here. That's the deadly point. Now, one moment please. This block, I don't care which side you prefer. Most people are right-handed. You might want to practice more on the right, their right. This is my right hand, because that's what I'd be punching with. They're going to be doing, most people are right-handed, they're going to throw a right-hand punch. That's their strong side. There are a few times when they might do it with the left. And it doesn't matter how you're standing. You want to protect them from hitting you. Now this same technique is great for blunt instruments, bottles, blunt instruments, tire irons, pieces of wood, stick, anything instrument they can hold in their hand or trying to hit you with. It's got to be handheld, because with a big long stick, they have to have two hands grabbing that thing. So, doesn't matter which foot you got forward. You're here, one hand comes, we call it a dead arm block. You're trying to hit between the elbow and the forearm, because up here is liable to collapse on you, but that's fine too. It keeps you from getting hit in the head. This is the knockout. This is the blood. This is where your biocomputer gets shut down if somebody jolts that thing hard enough. And generally, generally all the time, this is the knockout zone. If you're in an actual professional fight, they're aiming for this area. So, I don't care what foot you have forward. You're going to block. It's like a palm. It is a palm strike. Once, two, three. Practice that a lot. And I'm going to show you exactly how we practice it. Well, I can use this other stick here. I said, don't make that target thing out of this. Now, one instrument. Okay, same thing. Bang, hit it here. I stopped this instrument from cracking me in the head. It could be a rebar, reinforcing bar for concrete. It doesn't make any difference. Strike to the throat, chop to the side of the neck, palm strike to the head, eye gouge. You can do a knee strike from there if you bang, boom. It doesn't make any difference because I can do a knee strike by, he can't back up. He may be coming forward because of his body weight. Try it again. I'll show you what I'm talking about. He comes forward, his body weight starts to shoot forward. I just bang, pick up the knee. The main idea is to block this. You can have something in your hand. You can have the real object in your hand. If this thing hits you, it's going to hurt. This is a piece of plastic. Of course, the pool float noodle thing, whatever part of the country you're in you call it, you can use, it could be a bottle. You want to practice with a bottle. You know, you got to practice with safety. You can use a real bottle, but you might want to use a water bottle. So if you hit them with an empty water bottle, it'll just make a lot of noise on the side of their head and face. But you should have an idea what you're trying. Why you have to practice. Do this again, sir. Is to learn your distance from this person to back here. You don't want to back up. You don't want to be way out here and try to stop it. Only out. I'm gonna. Right. It's going to hit my arm. If it's a bottle, if it's a tire iron or some piece of wood, they're just going to stop it here. I don't want this thing broken. That's why I'm suggesting, see, he does it, go ahead. Move in this way or step in. See the difference? Hold your arm right there. A little slide up or step up or a step in. It puts me into, thank you, puts me into striking range, knee strike. It's a little tough to do any kind of a kick. Now, if he has this in his hand, grab it one more time, hold it. Now, just stay there, come up a little closer. And he's starting to threaten. He's threatening you with this thing. I want to kill you with this thing, right? Say something. Oh, I'm going to kill you with this thing! Thank you. That's the threat. And you really think he's going to do it. That's a threat. I got the right. I just come around here and bang him in the knee while I'm keeping his hand up. Just bang, bust that knee through with that cut kick. Of course, in fact, what was going to happen if I hit him this way, he's going to spin. This thing's going to still come down at me this way. That's why I want the other hand up. I don't want to be hit with this thing. Or if you don't like that, he says the same thing. Bang! Hit him with that side kick, that side stomp. Lots of possibilities. Of course, when he goes down, if he goes down on that knee or it just folds back, knee strike, elbows, downward elbow, anything you want to. Never hit anybody with the very end of the elbow here. Never hit anybody with that ball that's there, that little round ball. This part of the elbow or the back side of the elbow. This and this. All right. I say don't come down on somebody's skull like that. You don't want this thing cracked. They have a hard time repairing that. That ball there. It stabilizes the joint between the elbow and the humerus, or the forearm and humerus. Okay, this could be, like I said, I keep saying it over again, it could be just a fist. It could be a pipe. It could be, use your imagination.